And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, John Means. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Throws to first. Out. One up, one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Thomas whips it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. On the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. Flying around third is Cruz. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
That misses, and that is ball 1.
Trying to let that change up off. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fly ball down the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the dirt. At the belt and fires. Fastball for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Big swing and a miss. 1-2. Now a pop up on the infield. Freeman. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hayes sends it to first. He's out. And Thomas is out. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Foul ball. Check swing, and he held up. 1 out, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. Full count now. Right side. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. A little out front there as he swings through it. Santana goes 5 feet 11 inches, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. From his knees, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
2 outs, runner at first. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Leover Peguero. Means back to work. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws the first, and a quick out, number 1. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kwan settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cruz on the move, brings it in. And there's 1 down. Here's Brian Rocchio. The switch hitter batting right. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kiner-Falefa throws the first in time. 2 out. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Angel Martinez. McCutchen running hard to get it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Here in Cleveland, now Nick Gonzalez. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2.
Ball 1. 1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And that will end. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. That one misses, and the count's full. That one out to right. McCutchen makes the grab, 1 away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Reynolds snags it for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Swing
and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's Joey Bart now. And that one fouled off. Bart measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Here's a rocket out to left. And there's one away. Here's McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And there's the ball. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
At the batter now, Stephen Kwan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
That one inside. And 1 and 1.
1 strike.
Left center field. This one.
炸裂 ！No wheels， 3分炮 ，3 run home run。
Brian Rocchio digs into the Guardians. There's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Line drive. Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1
Throw,
strike.
and they got him. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, out. And 2 away now. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Flied to right his first time. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses. 1 and 1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Popped up left side. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Thomas settles under it and makes the catch. One down. And here is Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2. In the dirt, but kept close. Slider clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Caught him looking for the K. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to get a big knock. Got to put something up on the board.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the bottom of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Heaney back to work. And first offering is fouled off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Lane Thomas. Connor Falefa. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk to me. So up next, Carlos Santana.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 55, Chase Sugar.
A little bit low.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success.
Runner takes off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
Now here is Key Brian Hayes. Thomas could have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. This is Joey Bach. 0-2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Freeman tossed to first. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Left field. Reynolds calls it in, and there's one away. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. Fastball is outside. And it's fouled away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 1.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Martinez.
Now moves to first. And he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Rocchio off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Rocchio back in on a dive. And that's the second disengagement now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner on the go again. Gonzalez. The throw to first. Out. That ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Gaddis, a 6'6" righty, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick. Oh, and a great stop. Gathers and throws in the dirt, and he picks it. And that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And now it's going to be Liover Peguero. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there.
No.
And that is out of play. Next
Ball
offering
two.
upstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. McCutchen has it sized up. And there's one down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Reynolds. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Here comes Lane Thomas. 1 for 3. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No balls. 1 strike. Ball 1. 1 ball. 1 strike.
That
That's
misses
the
the
ball.
zone. And that's ball 2. Swing and a foul straight back. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Back now at Progressive Field, where the so Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Andrew Walters.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Slapped foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. The Guardians trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. Bottom of the 8th. And now, Jose Ramirez. Sugar back to work. Outside. 1-0. That one pushed foul. And strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch is in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swings, says Freddie Ferguson. Liner to second and picked on the hop. To first. And out. Get the out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a ground ball to first. Dives and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And we're back. Now Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter. Brian Hayes.
Number 71.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.